So, hello everyone. How is it going? How is everyone doing? So many streams today, right? Tell me if you are there in the chat. Let me see. Okay, yeah, let me do the stream settings. And the stream health is okay. Yep. So, today it's problematic for many, because, you know, this match is kind of streamed by Anish Giri, but he is actually playing, so he streams exactly what he does on Chess24, so he cannot talk to the chat, of course, he cannot see the comments or anything else, because certainly probably it's not allowed as well, and I think it's not right, and in that case he will be just, you know, talking and playing, so I'll try to be more with the chat as well, and of course go to his stream, watch his stream, put both streams as I do all the times. I sometimes put, like, I don't know, Vidit stream was at some point on my TV, Anish stream was, you know, on my YouTube, and I was also conducting a stream. So from time to time this happens, especially, for example, when they're streaming the title Tuesday and everything. So from time to time this happens. And now the tea is here. The tea is here. I want to also turn on the AC because it's kind of hot. Yep. So, what do you think about today, guys? What do you think about today? Who will win the match? Who will win the match? It's a Banter series by Chess24. I wasn't really playing well there. Somehow, I don't know, maybe I just changed from Mac to, you know, to my notebook. And I was not using the usual place where I do it all the time. So somehow I felt kind of weird. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to find excuses. Anyway, it was a good match against Le Quang Liem, very strong player. At some point, I think, yeah, a very strong player now. And yeah, a great blitz player as well. But anyway, I was not at my best for sure, but need to train more. Blitz sessions, more blitz sessions. Because I switched to bullet, and this is completely different, yeah. I know of your support, because our Indian grandmasters, Somya, and yeah, I mean everyone else of our wolf pack, and like all of our friends, they were saying that you know, everybody was rooting for me. Divya sent me the message that I played well. This was not true, but it was very nice of her, so I was very happy about it to receive this message, because I kind of supported her during the online chess Olympiad. So yeah, you want the wall back, right? The wall background, is it? Yeah, okay, I'll change, but you know, it's more easy for me to stream from the cabinet from here, where I usually, it's like my kind of, not the office, I wouldn't call it, but the place where I work chess and all the other stuff. And I enjoy to be here because I'm kind of separated from the other part of the apartment, and you know, I cannot hear the, you know, the kid playing and the kid studying, and you know, wife is going there and back and so on. So like all the time there is some kind of noise. It's like in the hall where I was streaming before, and here it's just you know, more convenient for me to stream. So, tell me your guesses, by the way. Who will win the match? Yeah, I'm sure actually that that many of you will call the Carlsen the favorite, of course. Very easy to do that, not a problem. But let's see. Let's have a great match. I hope that both players are on their top level of the game, and I wish Anish great games. Certainly he's part of the wolf pack, so we should kind of root for him, especially that it's not that exciting to root for Carlsen because he usually wins most of the tournaments. That's the only case why it's not, but otherwise his play is amazing, so clearly there is a reason to do that and to support him. And in any case, guys, we like both of the players. Anish is just the part of the wolf pack, so probably slight preference goes to him. We hope that he fights Magnus, and we hope that he wins this match. But it will be very, very hard because, you know, by just losing one game, Carlsen sometimes becomes just a beast. Not beast like Adiban, but a bit different type of beast, because there are many types of beasts. Adiban can claim now the copyright stuff. He will say that, you know, Raja, I'm the only beast, and you know, with this voice that Anish does all the time, copying him, like baby and all that. So, evaluation bar. Why do you need it? If you have the Grandmaster here, who can help you, and who will always tell you the wrong. Probably I will say all the wrong evaluations. Find very bad moves, but it doesn't matter. The important fact is that, like, if you believe in me, then it's fine. Yeah. Oh, there are so many modes. Also, I will learn today how to spam the chat with the site of Academy and all that stuff. So it will be nice. And yeah, I see most of our public here votes for AG. Certainly we love AG, and we want a great matchup for Magnus. Also, beside that, when they're fighting against each other, it's very exciting recently, because we get a lot of these matches, and Giri against Carlsen. Also, this slight Twitter fights and all that also make it a bit more exciting. So let's see. How much time left? Oh yeah, just 8 minutes left. Oh, I saw that I'm talking already for 1 hour, but no. It will start at like in 8 minutes exactly from now. So it's 18:30 my time. It's 8 o'clock IST, and it's 16:30 Central European time, right? Is it? Yeah. Okay. So you can see probably that there is this slight change. You can see here it's Banter series by Chess24 that is played. Slightly changed the view of the background and stuff. Anyway, it was great before. It is quite neat now. I like it. We'll anyway try to change from time to time. And yeah, Queen in the North says hello by Sagar. Sagar actually made a great article today on the Academy. I was super happy. It's like a book, you know. It's like the Academy didn't start yet. It's online, it's available, everything is working, but we still didn't start. But he wrote such a nice poem. I was enjoying. I was just reading it, watching the old photos and all that stuff and different things, reading his kind of jokes there and all that. Was so nice. I'll try to share the link as well. Let me do that. Yep, just a moment, I'll share the link. And this you can read when you run out of books, like nice fiction books, let's say. You can just read it and enjoy it. And let's try to spam it like Anish does. Is it possible to do that? No, it's not. Oh, he does this, yeah. He taught me, Anish taught me how to spam this. Look guys. Was the spam good? Spamming, is it? Yep, it's fine. This is the professional spamming by the, by Anish Giri. Okay, what about the chat? Let me see. Is it so fast that I can? No, it's 15 seconds, but there are so many of you already that I see that it's very, very fast. Why is white already better? It's a nice question, actually. It's a nice question. Why is white already better? Devaj is asking. I don't know, Devaj. These questions go to directly to the Chess24 team. And you should ask them. I will ask them, maybe. I'll say, Why is your evaluation bar saying that white is better? Because probably the stockfish that is used for the like a default engine for the evaluation, I think it just assesses white's position slightly better at the start, at the beginning, which is true. Like white is slightly better. I mean, they're kind of dictating the play here, like at the beginning, and like playing as white, you're supposed to play for a win and all that. So recently, with all the advances in the series, you know that black is defending quite successfully, but still, white has a slight preference. So it's probably kind of right. But to keep the balance, you know, black should do their best to keep the dynamic balance, or you know, general balance, and try to equalize and so on. So will you be showing the cam of Giri and Carlsen? I'll see. If I like what I see there, yeah. Otherwise, I think there's too many faces, and also it will seem that I'm playing against some of them, so I will have to hide myself, and then it will be like I don't know, some kind of you know, just voice on the background that you'll hear. Okay. Yeah, Somia was very supportive. Yeah, she wrote me a lot of messages about my play and so on, that everybody rooted for me, and that they were following the stream with Srinat, and yeah. Who will win, Raja? You want me to predict, right? I can't. Today I don't know. Today I don't know who will win. I don't feel like predicting. Let me see the. Let me see the. Let me see what. Let me see what's going on. Nothing is going on. They didn't start yet. And okay. For the streaming here. Yeah, guys. Yes, I mean, in my match I was kind of playing it tirelessly somehow. I just was missing stuff, which is not usual thing for me. Like I played some rook b4 in whatever game it was, 9 or something, in winning position with I mean, with good chances to win the position, the game, and you know, with a lot of time more. I just played rook b4 somehow, thinking that the d3 square is controlled completely. I didn't even think about it, and yeah, that was kind of stupid. But in general, it was an interesting match. Just this 9th game was very unlucky there, and that was yeah, I was going bad there. Yeah, but it's okay. Doing my best anyway. I was fighting. Yeah, the likes and dislikes ratio is usually good on my streams. I think because there are a lot of people that just love the game, feel quite friendly. I don't know why it should be different. But predicting, yeah, I mean, I have a feeling who will win, but I don't want to say that. After my predictions on the, you know, FIDE Olympiad, I predicted like a lot of stuff there, especially for the Indian team, which was fun. Yeah, so I don't want to predict now because I want some excitement. Also, I'm not sure I'm right, but just having my prediction, it's fun to watch. Someone is a Fernando Almeida is asking vodka. Where is vodka? Wine? Where is wine? Tea. Look at this one. Okay. Is Vidit streaming today? Can somebody tell me if Vidit is streaming? Somebody says yes, the other says no. What is he streaming today? Is he streaming? Oh, at 8 o'clock. Oh, yeah, so he's streaming when the matches start, right? So we're all colliding, right? Is it? No, so he's streaming something else. Okay, cool. Okay. That's okay. Okay, the match is starting, guys. Let's see. Let's see this match. Carlsen to start as white, because the higher rated player in this tournament starts always as white. Anyway, it doesn't matter because it's 10 games, so it's 5 whites and 5 blacks for each player, which is the cool thing. And let's see now. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Let's see. Okay, 30 seconds, and they haven't started yet, right? Well, you know what is kind of funny is that, you know, you see there on the Chess24 streams, can you see it here? Yeah. And when I press on the British sign here, like you see that Magnus Carlsen and Anish Giri, they're streaming in British English, and I'm also streaming supposedly in British English, and in US English, Fabiano Caruana and Liam Kwang Liam. That's very unexpected, but okay. Cool. Okay, now we're 1,400 viewers, and that are eagerly waiting for this match to start. And the match is about to start, but I don't see the first move by Carlsen is not made there, so... Where's the move? Guys, once they start, please tell me, because I don't want to watch this for 1 hour, the board without any moves. Yeah, only thing I don't know is why the concurrent viewers are just jumping so much. It's like sometimes it's like 80 or 100 just jumping up and down. Why do you want me to flip the board? Oh, Magnus is searching for the t-shirt. Can you see it on the camera? Is it real or is it a joke? Like from one of the streams? Scaletail is asking how was the experience in playing the Russia versus rest of the world matches. Yeah, it was very cool. It was very cool. The rest of the world won the match at that point, and we beat Russia at that point, and Russia was in a super strong field there. I mean, Kasparov was playing Kramnik. Karpov was at the time very strong, and he was playing there as a rapid player especially. He was amazing, and blitz player and so on. And yeah, that was a great match. But long ago, yeah. 17 years or something. 18 maybe. Okay, where is the match? Why is nobody starting to play? Oh yeah, they started. D4. Nice. 6 seconds. Anish is thinking. King's Indian maybe? Oh, actually it doesn't mean that he's thinking, because when you see the time running, it means that Anish said, let's say he's coming soon, and until he makes the first move, really his time is not counted, so it's fine. Now you see he made the move and he has 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay, we can see that Anish wants to have 5 minutes instead of 3, so he's going super fast. Ragozin, and on how is the chat? Okay, let's flip the board. Okay, let's flip the board. Too many people are asking to flip the board. Let's see this. Yep. So, okay, this is a very classical position. Ace3 is not usual there, but it's a normal move, possible. Black usually wants to take on c4 at some point and play queen c7 and b6, but Yeah, this is not the usual way to play this. Usually it's considered that white is fine. I mean, black is fine here. Okay, 4. It shouldn't be that nasty, this one. He wants to play some bishop a3 immediately to pin the rook, like this one. So he wants to go for bishop a3 at some point. Just pin this one with the c5 hanging. Well, it's even possible to sacrifice this with b6 and queen c7. It doesn't seem to be bad at all. Also, can you hear me well? Is it fine with the sound? No, guys, it's not Mama Earth's hair yet. Yeah. Same didn't send me anything. I mean, just... Oh my god. Okay, the sound is fine. Akshay Kulkarni says, sound is fine. You look nervous. What's up? No. No, man. Maybe I look nervous, but I'm not. Which is bad, yeah, because for chess you need like some kind of poker face all the time. And now I'm not nervous, but I look like nervous, but yeah. Just it's, you know, it's... maybe it happens when you're getting old. Probably. Paresh Banushali says, are you bold? Is that a wick? Yeah. It's a wick. It's the artificial head in general. It's not only the wick. Just in general, it's... I don't have a head, but yeah. Now there is one artificial one. So, yeah, weak by Mama Earth by Samai can be nice. The analysis bar, let it be there. Anyway, sometimes it jumps. So you can see, let's say, this analysis bar, but it jumps all the time, so it's fine. We can just sync on our own and see if Compy suggests it or supports it. It's just okay. Gigi Hadid, we will decide after this game, because if some of the sides they win the game, then it's Gigi Hadid, but if not, then it's just Gigi draw. Oh, they're thinking so much. It's nice. Queen a5, castle short, super fast people playing chess. I like white's position more with 2 bishops, to be honest. Okay, let's take this evaluation bar. I agree, it just annoys me as well. Where is the evaluation bar, guys? Help me. Highlight last move possible square check. Show computer analysis. No, because comp is stronger than us. Yeah, let's see this. Oh, now it's yeah, that's kind of unpleasant a bit. A bit unpleasant because the 2 bishops, they have this potential to be quite strong in these open positions. So he will probably try to play for some c4 somewhere, maybe bishop b5 and then c4, something like that. And it seems to be pretty natural. Well, some c4 now, maybe. I don't know if this a6 stuff he's afraid of, probably. Or maybe knight d4 first. No, knight d4 maybe too much. Bishop d7 is coming. He needs one move. c4 is possible. Yeah, c4 he played. Okay, c4, and now a6, bishop f5. So many moves. a6, natural. Natural. Yeah. Which news, guys? Which news did you miss, Queen of the North? Oh yeah, please like the stream if you haven't. That's true. Okay, they speak to each other. Nobody understands what I'm saying, but everybody understands what they're saying. So if in this position, if they exchange queens, it's hard to say because it depends what kind of position we have. Yeah, it's like exchanging the queens, like completely just taking the queens off. With 2 bishops, white would be better. But now there are not 2 bishops because he took on c6, took on d5. White is seemingly slightly better, but nothing special because the bishop is coming to d7. a4 is hanging, rook on c8. Doesn't seem bad at all. I mean, easier to play as white because the king is less vulnerable. He goes for queen d1 and queen d4 is coming. But, you know how to take the rook on c1. Because if you take with the rook on c1, a4 is hanging. If you take with the queen on c1, the rook comes to c8. And that's what he does. But now rook c4, no, rook c4, knight e5, yeah? So queen d1, rook c4, knight e5. So queen b4 maybe, or... I don't know, this is tricky. Let's see, let's see. It's very fast anyway, they're playing faster. Okay, now it's fun, now it's fun. It's 20 seconds, more or less, each. I would say that if white doesn't miss any kind of rook c2 or stuff like that, then they're slightly better in the endgame. Practically better. Like, objective, let's be fair, it should be draw. Some f6, king f7. Even this, yeah, possible. Oh, did he miss knight f5? Bishop g7, bishop g7 is still possible. Bishop d3, bishop d4. Wow, this is really fast. Bishop e5. This is bad for Anish, right? This is bad for Anish. No, this is really bad. Bishop is coming to g3. E4, f4. Yeah, now e4 and f4 maybe. Oh, this is also good, yeah. This is also nice. The rook just attacks before knight, and after rook b8, just knight takes f7 is possible. So knight d5, he gives... No, this is really sad. King h2 and like rook a7. Yeah, f4, f5 is coming as well. No, this is completely lost, yeah. Rook a8, even e4, yeah. Knight e8 maybe. f4 is possible. I know any move is possible actually. Knight f6 and then f4. Yeah, and king to g3. Yeah, it's really hard. Should be lost. Okay, he can take on f5, play knight d6 and play g4, f4 simply. That's the easiest way. Knight c7 also, yeah. Bishop d6 now. Yeah, too many pawns, guys. There's rook a7 coming. Okay, there's too many pawns. Okay, they will start almost immediately if there is no break by any of the player. Yeah, people are saying that I should stream Anish stream. No, I mean, guys, yeah, it's fine. Let him do the... Let him do the stream. Anyway, he's on his stream. He's probably explaining the game very fast. Also, he will start the next one. Oh, the next one was already there. Let's flip the board, as usual. Hope it doesn't affect the result of the game. Oh, Anish played knight f3, so it means that, yeah, okay. Carlsen is back. The game has started. So d5, d4. c4, e6. Wow, Ragozin? a6. Oh, this is the system that Le Quang Liam played against me. Let's see what Giri does against this. He knows stuff here, so let's see how he develops. But I can certainly say that white's position is slightly preferable, even if in what I played against Le Quang Liam. Certainly preferable for white. But the point is that for some players it's just easier to move there, and he moved quite well. Le Quang Liam, not missing really a lot of tactics, so he was, yeah, he was playing it okay. Bishop f4 is, yeah, I don't know if it's necessary to play like this. Okay, queen c2. Knight g5 is in the air, so probably h6 somewhere. Or rook f8 maybe. Rook f8, knight f8 is also possible. g6, okay. He plays by this kind of plans where you can go sometimes knight h5, knight g7 and play bishop f5, you know, exchanging the bishops. Now I don't know. Black can play for rook fc8, rook fe8. Both plans are fine. They can also always go knight b6 when they want. Just the only thing is not to allow any queen b3, b7 and all that stuff attacking on b line. But it's very solid. Rook fe1 is not threatening anything at all because e4 is not the idea by white. It's just kind of move to make your opponent think. So a3 was possible instead of rook f1. Now he will go for rook b1 probably, and you know, before. Okay, rook a1 probably means that he wants to go knight a4, knight c5. You know, there's no direct plan by any of the sides. Usually white is playing on the queen's flank. They're going for knight a4, knight c5, queen c3 before, all that. Maybe now knight a4, let's say, would be quite okay. But he wants b6. I think Magnus wants to play for b6. That's why rook c8. So now b6 is very natural. Just b6, supporting c5. Okay, knight a4, possible. Even though, let's be fair, after knight c5, white is slightly better, I guess. Anish goes for this. This is completely without risk for white. The pawn on e4 is hanging. Knight c5 is coming. Bishop d5 is quite possible. Very naturally looking, you know, this bishop d5. He goes for f5. Okay, knight c4 is now possible. And then black probably wants to go queen c7, as far as I understood. Which doesn't look to be too good. Yeah, knight c4 is now possible. Okay, knight c5 first. Knight c4 I think was just a bit more precise, but okay. Knight c5, queen c5. Takes. Well. Now black has to decide if b6 or any other move. b6, rook c3. And maybe c5. Maybe c5. Rook c3 and c5, let's say. Yeah, I think rook c3 and c5 is the idea. You know, putting the rook on e5 would be quite strange because of bishop d5, so it's not an option. So he should go rook c3 or rook c1 or whatever. Rook c3 is most natural. c5. Then he can take on c5. Yeah, okay, rook c2 is the same. Take on c5 maybe. Take everything on c5, play rook c1. Yeah. Well, allowing to play rook takes c2 or rook c8 is not that great, probably. So probably rook c5 and rook c1. Yeah, and rook c1, yeah. Knight to c4 maybe. Knight to c4, then a4. White is not risking, but yeah, knight c4, a4 maybe. Okay, rook c2. Still a4 is possible. Okay, he plays it classically, so king f7, but yeah, rook c5, rook b2, knight c4. Yeah, I think white is not really risking to win this now. And maybe had to play some more active moves there. I don't like already the move knight c5 from far somehow. Yeah, b2 is hanging. b2 is hanging. Bringing your king. Knight is a bit cut off from this, you know, the epicenter of everything. It's like a bit far. I don't like it that much. Because, you know, you cannot play knight c4 all the time. Only now maybe knight c4 is possible, but and takes, king d6 even have to be evaluated. Magnus is good in the endgames, but let's see what happens here. So king d6. What is Anish going to do? King d1 to c1, is it? Is it the idea? Yeah, it is. So he wants to bring the king on c1. And then to move the knight. But where? Maybe to c4, just exchanging everything? Yeah, it's a viable option. King c1, then knight c4. Interesting. Okay, let me see the chat. Yeah, it's a second game. The first one was won by Magnus as white. Very equal game, but ended badly for Anish in the I cannot call it the Sate note part. That's some kind of, you know, going low on time. Both of them committed some mistakes and, you know, errors. And the last one was Anish, so ended badly for him. Yeah, what else? Okay, he went for knight b1. Let's see. Knight b1 and g5. Yep. Okay, so knight goes to e2. He wants to play for some g3, h4. h4 is not allowing this. That can be really tricky. Rook to g8 and then g4. What about this? Oh, g4 immediately. Wow, wow. Yeah, he wants some h takes g4, f g4, knight e4, bishop d5 maybe. Takes, knight e4. Oh, rook g8. Wow, he could play rook g8 immediately. That's really insane, yeah? He's playing for a win every game. f3 maybe. f3. He has to go f3 maybe. F takes g4. Maybe f takes g4. I think Magnus could go f takes g4 without taking on f3. Yeah, the king comes to e5. Knight is a bit restricted for white. Very hard to play because the bishop will come to d5 with rook g2 ideas from time to time. But yeah, now e4 is hanging. Okay, he has to be fast, protecting the g5 and h4 pawn. So now protecting h4. King g5, yeah, rook h1. And now he has to make the progress. So probably he will move his king to h5 or something. Okay, bishop e6. Rook to c4 and h3. Wow, interesting, right? h3 is next. Yeah, now h3 is coming, but wow, so dangerous for white. Just practically dangerous. King to e5. Wow, this is insane, yeah? Rook to g8. Bishop c6, g2. Oh, e4. Okay, 4 is in there. It's fine. But now he has the very weak, you know, the third rank. Bishop to c4 maybe. He could go bishop c4 maybe. Magnus. c4 is also good. Knight, rook to d3 is coming. Yeah, rook to d3 is coming somehow. And king is penetrating king g3 and stuff. King g3, h4. Okay, now bishop g4 and h2. This is lost. Yeah, this is lost. Wow, he's so strong in this time scrambles and stuff. Yeah. Okay, let's see the chat. See the chat. Yeah. Very strong Magnus in this super fast play, right? Like kind of bullet games. Yeah, but guys, the point is that when I scheduled the stream, I didn't even know if somebody is streaming or so. I just wanted to stream this match, Anish against Magnus. So the point is that, yeah, I was not really asking anyone to come. So that's why streaming alone for now. But yeah, I'll see. Somehow I saw that they will be on other streams probably. Or something, so just didn't really ask anyone, so it's... Carlsen is a beast for now. Let's see what happens if they start this third game. No, it's 2-0 now, and yeah, it will be hard to catch Carlsen in this situation. He has to play well now, Anish. Yeah. Okay, again this line and the Nim2. Again this b6 stuff. No, but before I think he plays c5 and knight c6 or something, yeah? He will try to play faster now, because certainly this doesn't bring a lot of joy to play the super, you know, slow games against Magnus. He's very fast and strong with this. Okay, 5. The point is that the bishop pair, yeah, now he wants to take on b6, I guess. The point is that the bishop pair is very, very nice in practical play, especially in blitz. And also Carlsen loves the bishop pair. So probably he wants to take on b6 and just move the bishop to e2 or just develop. Maybe even bishop to d3. And then if d takes c4, some bishop c2 and some e4, e5 and all this mating ideas. Also after d takes c4, white can just capture on c4 with the bishop, is also possible. Okay, knight bd7 is very natural now. I don't know why not knight bd7. What was the problem? Yeah. Let me see the chat. Okay, the score is 2-0 in Magnus Carlsen's favor. The score is 2-0 in Magnus Carlsen's favor. So that's the case. Yeah, they're playing chess on my wall, yeah. Okay, castle short, knight bd7. Well, and now bishop a3 attacking the rook. Now c5 is possible and also rook e8 maybe. One of the moves is maybe rook e8. I would say that rook e8 is very natural to support e5 and the c4 is hanging. You're not really... Yeah. Not making any commitments there. Like... the concessions more than the commitments, of course. But okay, rook e8 is possible. Knight d2, yeah. Now the queen is maybe coming to e2, bishop to d6 maybe from time to time is possible. But now c5, he just closes the bishop, bishop b2. Can he just take on d4? C takes d4 and take on c4. Oh, just after the c takes d4, c takes d4, take on c4. He wants to take with the bishop. And after bishop takes c4, rook a8. Queen a8, knight c4. Not much, but just a playable position. Okay, d takes c4, knight c4, queen c7. The rook wants to come to c8. Yeah, black is not doing bad at all. Actually, seemingly fine for black. To my mind, this looks okay. Some maybe knight d6s or knight b6s in the air, all this stuff. Oh, he went knight d6, did he? Yeah, I think so. Oh, he went knight d6. Yeah, he wants to take on a6 and get the bishop pair against the knights, which is the right thing to do for white. Let's see. Bishop a6. Oh, behind me, by the way, there is a King's Indian, right? You see there? There is a King's Indian position on the board. On the board. Instead of knight b1, couldn't he play knight c4 and exchange with the bishop? Tanuchu Padai, which position do you mean? Instead of knight b1, couldn't he play knight c4? Which one is it? The Great Wall of Baku is in the other room. Yeah, the score is 2-0 in Magnus's favor, and now he's playing some kind of technical game, which probably doesn't mean that he's having any advantage here, but he likes to play with the bishop pair, that's clear. I think the tea is just a Lipton tea. Yeah, I think it's a Lipton tea. I'll check it out, actually. I'll just be there soon and take some more tea. The score is 2-0 in 2-0 in Carlsen's favor. Leminatrix Ace says, I had a geography quiz and they asked the capital of Azerbaijan. Baku was the only Azerbaijani city I knew and I got the answer correct, so thank you. Yeah, man. Thank you very much as well for popularizing my country. Nice. Tamer sponsored by Lipton. No, I'm not. I just think so. I say Ahmad tea is there and Lipton tea. These are the most used brand. Maybe what else is there? Some Greenfield tea or something it's called. Glenfield or something. Not Greenfield, but still. Yeah, Polgar is a very cool player. Yeah, I've played. I think I lost one classical game. The rest were draws, but yeah, she's a great player. I played a lot of rapid and blitz games against her as well. There, I think I was more successful. Anonymous says, great stream, Raja. All the best for your academy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Time to, yeah, okay. Time to spam. I know, it's Anish, he told me. He said from time to time, you spam the chat. Spam the chat and that's it. So spamming the chat now, guys. Spamming the chat. Yes, that's it. This is Anish style. This is what he told me. I exactly learned this. It's like a trick, you know? It's like the tricks we share all the time. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for nice words. It's 3-0 in Carlsen's favor. We were talking, but it's 3-0. And this is not looking good for Anish at all. He misses things, and I think he's like, he's tilting. This is the point. He's tilting. It happens in the blitz. It happens, you know, in the classical tournaments, usually you are not tilting that much. I was tilting only once, like really badly in London candidates, where I could just not really play chess normally. I was just out. I was like knocked down at some point, and I was taking things too seriously, not like now. And I was not that experienced in controlling my emotions, especially that I had a great years before that tournament where I played like one of the best chess I've ever played. And there I suffered this kind of feeling when you just lose and it's out of your control. It's like beyond your control. Good positions you are not winning, bad positions you are simply losing. Equal positions you are able to create a lot of problems for yourself. And then it becomes really problematic. But especially it's problematic in blitz and bullet games. Okay, let's say in OTB chess we didn't play too many bullet games, so I can talk about blitz experience of my own. Sometimes this happens that you just win 3 or 4 games in a row, then you lose one, you lose second, and then you lose like 4 or 5 games in a row, something like that, and you can come back again with like 4 or 5 victories in a row. But it's like jumping so much and you can tilt so hard, you have to really control it very well. And those players that are able throughout the event, like World Blitz Championship or World Rapid Championship, especially World Blitz Championship, if they can control this tilting well and they can come up with you know, this Karpov feeling, because he was very great at you know, handling the emotions and coming back, you know, like playing from the scratch, any position, any game, that this was a great thing he controlled all the time. But it's hard for many players. From time to time this happens, that they're just tilting, they're just losing 2 games, 3 games, sometimes 5, and there are sometimes a lot of consecutive losses that they commit in this situation. Because once you're tilting, it's like sometimes it just feels like out of your control. It's just beyond your control. You want to win a game, you try something really tricky, and it becomes even worse and worse and worse. And you're playing against super strong players. So here now, Anish is clearly tilting. It's not his level of play, losing 3-0 against Carlsen out of 3 games, of course. And also he didn't have bad positions. I mean, it was just it was just normal games, and he just committed a lot of mistakes. And this is not the way he plays usually. So now this is the exactly tilting moment. Already tilt happened, and now he has maximum 3 games that he can lose. Yeah, it's like 2 games and 1 draw, and Carlsen is winning the match. So clearly, let's hope that he's not tilting in the 4th game. Now this is important. He has at least to make a draw to stop tilting, and then try to win some games. I'm just reading the chat comments, see what's nice and exciting there we can find. Sidan Satao says, to become world champion, how many hours to study? Man, to become the overall world champion, like Magnus Carlsen, it's very hard to say, because I didn't become the world champion. Yeah, the winner of the World Cup. Let's say we can say it's a great achievement. And you can ask me about how many hours you should study to become the World Cup winner, maybe. And there is no clear answer. There is no clear answer. Unfortunately, in chess, it's like there is no clear path that you should follow and you will be successful. That's not possible. That's far from something real. So in this case, I would say that you certainly should work a lot, especially at the beginning when you are a young player, a young talent, the kid or the youngster, and so on. Really needs a lot of time to work on chess hard and to improve and so on. I think from time to time I was working at some point for 10 or 12 hours a day, but the usual routine would be for me at the time, I think it was 8 to 8.5 hours a day at the time. Now it's easier. Now it's probably possible to make all this kind of work more efficient, more fast with the modern systems, with this this engines, with all this basis support and all that stuff. And now it's easier. But before it was really hard. So had to study on my own with my dad, and it was the coaches and all this, and it was kind of complicated. So studying the openings was taking a lot of time. It was very complicated. But you have to work a lot. This is clear. Whatever you do in chess, I mean, to become strong and to come to the top level, you have to really work much. But most importantly, of course, besides working much, is working properly, right, on the right things, on the right with the right material, with the right understanding of what you are doing. Because one can sit for 8 hours and just press the space bar and see what Stockfish is recommending. It's one work. The other work is like really professional work that should be done to try and become the one of the best grandmasters in the world. Oh, Purva Kulkarni is asking how to reach the 1,500 from unrated. How long should it take ideally? I think it can be very fast in case you are really stubborn. Let's say let's take for example, Samay Raina. I think he started let's say on Chess.com. Yeah, now I'm talking not about the OTB, especially now we don't have too many OTBs, right? So it's very weird to talk about it right now, as it's not clear even when they start something. So I would say that I mean, he was really stubborn. I've seen him studying day to day, on daily basis, with Sagar Shah and with all the other guys, playing chess all the time. He was asking tips and tricks, and he was eager to learn the King's Indian. He asked to make some kind of lesson on the King's Indian. I mean, he's so excited and interested in this that you can feel that the person certainly is going to become better. Of course, he will have a lot of activities. Probably he will never become a professional player. Probably he just doesn't want to, or something. But you know, as in many professions, if you are stubborn, you have great chances. Great chances even to become the top player, to become the great player, and so on. But I think Indians are very stubborn. Let's say in chess, they're very hardworking, and I think they have a great discipline. So it's yeah, I think it's not the problem. Let's say for Indian players to become stronger in something like not only chess but just general professions, they're ready to work a lot and study a lot of things and so on. So it's I think it's not a problem for you guys to be stubborn and work chess, enjoy it, especially that it's kind of it's kind of hobby as well. It's not only professional. I mean, I'm a professional chess player, but I always felt like it's kind of hobby. Sometimes you're just bored, like just clearly bored. Yeah, you have a lot of shows to watch, movies and all stuff, to read books and so on. But then you see that you are just bored, and you can see that one of the best ways and the nicest ways, I don't know how to put it, but one of the best ways is just to take some chess book and see some game with nice comments from like the past of, I don't know, Alohin or Capablanca or someone else. Like, I don't know, Fischer or other champions, Tal, for example. I loved it. And you are just having such a great mood afterwards. You're just so happy. So it's in any case very good for you. So being stubborn at chess is much easier than being stubborn at very, very other hard professions, I would say, that are much harder in terms of, I don't know, let's say the physical activity and all that stuff. So, okay, let's get back to the game, which will end in a draw. This is good for Giri that he makes this draw. So next game he certainly has to win. Otherwise he doesn't have too many chances. Oh, King d4 maybe? What? Why not King d4? Oh my god, why did Anish play this instead of King d4? Could he just go there? And this is hanging. And then the rook can come. Wow. Why not King d4, Anish? Come on. Let's put the evaluation bar. I want to see what am I missing. Yeah, King d4 was giving a huge advantage. Come on, Anish. In this position, he just gave us so many chances. You could do that. Wow. He seemingly is not in form. He's not in form. That's bad. Okay, let me get back to the chat, see what you are saying there. Leminatrix Ace is saying sorry for asking this for the third time. I haven't seen the other two. I'm sorry, I just haven't seen the other two. But Leminatrix Ace is just I have a chat and it's like so many messages there. Like okay, so for the time, but the King's Indian 2-0 course open to newbies, 1,000, 1,200. Yeah, I think the way Igor presents it, Igor Alexander Nataf, I think, yeah, it is, of course. There is no rating limit at all. Also, for the other course with Chuchilov, we put 2,100 plus, but it's discussable because some of the people can, of course, join being rated less. But certainly, this rating was put for the higher rated player to understand that this course is very valuable for them as well. Say, I went through that course of Chuchilov's strategic balance when I was 2,700 something, I think. And the other players, like Virit as well, I think he was 2690 or 27. And the other players like Anish and Fabiano, they were maybe 25, maybe 26 rated players. So yeah, but for the players rated less, yeah, it's discussable for the strategic balance, certainly. And for Nataf's course, yeah, they're open to anyone because it's it's just learning the King's Indian, which is which has a lot of subtleties, but the way he teaches it, he knows how to present it to any type of player. Actually, it's what I'm also trying to do all the time on the streams. I'm trying to explain things like we look at watch, in the games and so on, like in terms of just presenting it in a way that everybody could kind of understand it. So I call it edible versions. So the version of kind of edible presentation or something. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not tweeting about the stream. It's fine. Everybody that is on YouTube, they're watching. All of the friends are there. I know there's 500, around 580, 570 people. Like from 570 to 800 people that are always watching the stream, whatever happens. I think if I just switch the camera, I just stop talking and just stream the wall, they will be here. I know these are like the most... These guys will become top players for sure, like if they wish to. They're super stubborn. They're always there. Like, seriously. Okay, there are a lot of things you're writing there, but let's see the game fast. Because... yeah, let's see the games for now. Okay, Anish is having... What was happening here? Let's see fast. Okay, now Carlsen is implementing a very nice strategy. So he sees that he's winning like by a huge margin. And he goes, you know, for some kind of offbeat stuff. So he goes for this bishop f4, then h3, c4, all this. And like trying to play Anish play chess without touching the theoretical part of the game. So he goes for some offbeat stuff. He wants to create some problems. Like going all around here, you see. Some strange stuff, doesn't matter. Still having an okay position, knight d5. I would say that black is having a great position here. Rook is coming to b8, attacking b2. Knight on d5 is very safe. Bishop on d6 is protecting against any kind of rook c5 moves, attacking a5. I like black's position. I think it's simply better for black. So not clear how to take the lead here in terms of taking the point, but what is it, you know? It's like he has to score here, Anish. He has to score. This is a very, very important game. Maybe crucial game. Maybe crucial game for the outcome. I would say that now he has to take the chance. So the b2 is hanging, bishop takes a3 is in the air because b1 is hanging, that's why king c1. What about rook takes b2, rook takes b2, bishop takes a3, rook c2, and knight c3. What about this? What about rook takes b2, rook takes b2, bishop a3, rook c2. What is this kind of position? Just interested. Yeah, and after this I think he's having this bishop c6. That's the problem. Not working. But yeah, rook b3 is fine, but not necessary to put the rook there. I somehow like to defend the c6. Maybe f6, trying to play for g5, something like that. You just move the... Let's refresh it. See. Okay, where is Carlsen's name? So let me adjust it a bit. Yeah, and let's flip the board, see what happens. Somewhere here, Compi suggested he was having a huge advantage, but rook b3, okay. Okay, for rook b3 I don't like anyway. It's not because I see anything stronger, but I would say maybe some f6 or something, some f5 stuff. Yeah, rook a4. You know why is he taking so much time? It's because he doesn't understand how to win this, and he has to win this. Because only with draws, simply, Magnus may take a lead. Now bishop d3. Did he lose a pawn? Bishop c4. Rook c3. Bishop c4, rook c3, king d2. Yeah, I think he can go. I think he can go king d2. I mean, bishop c4. and then take on a5, then knight c3. Yeah, this is not of my liking here anymore. Now the a5 is hanging. No, he's, yeah, just losing the thread. Bishop c4 maybe. Now if rook c3, king d2. Rook b7. Bishop can take to d5, for example. Rook on a5. King to d1 now, to avoid any rook c7, rook c2 checks. King e1 maybe, even. Oh, rook b2. Yeah, why? But just rook b2 was completely winning, I think. Even b6, b7 was winning immediately, maybe. Wow. Yeah, he's tilting and cannot stop it. Yeah, he's just tilting. But Magnus is doing unbelievable stuff here. 4.5 against the half here. Wow. Sorry, my friends, I was just stunned by this. What is he doing out of this? Wow. So cool play, yeah. In time trouble, yeah. No, this is hard. This is tilt, yeah. This is tilt. Just nothing works. Just everything is going so bad that you cannot really help it. Class X1A says, does Anish has a chance now? He does not. I mean, he has a chance, super small chance now to win the match, but close to 0%. It's now. It's like I don't know. It's 1% maybe. I don't know. It's really bad. Really bad. Almost no chances now. Almost no chances. Realistically, I don't think he has a chance for now, because this is a really huge margin. And also he's in back shape, you know. It's like feeling badly. Clearly feeling badly here. Kahan decides, asking how am I staying motivated after loss, or me, or in general, I guess, asking how to be motivated after you lose the game. Very hard, very hard, especially when it's like the game you played really well and at some point you lost like the concentration. You wasn't focused enough to play the position, and then you committed some kind of mistake, after which you are just kind of completely lost, because you don't know what to do and how to help yourself in the situations, and you have to bear this loss through the evening, and you know, also prepare for the next game. Then you analyze this game, which is the best way probably to get rid of this emotions after it, and then you try to just forget it for some time, but it's always popping up in your head from time to time. Also in many tournaments you're playing and you see the opponent later and so on, so sometimes you discuss also things about that game, or they ask you something on the press conference afterwards, and likewise. So this is very hard, you know, like, you know, to get over the loss is very hard, especially in the classical tournament, because in the Blitz, yeah, you can just play the next game in 1 or 2 minutes, and yeah, you can just win and get back to normal shape. But as well, you can tilt, as I said. But you know, getting all these feelings in the OTB tournament, classical tournament, when you have like 1 day before the next round or something, it's very complicated. It's hard, but it's possible. Yeah, we're all professionals and we try to do our best, and you know, from time to time, this is going okay, and sometimes it's going super bad. Sometimes you can't just get in normal shape. Guys, there was tea, but not anymore. I have to pick some tea. Also want to watch the game, that's why. And Vishal is asking how many hours does chess players generally sleep for before preparing for a major match. I don't know, depends. On the World Cup, let's say I was sleeping like 5 hours before the match against Dinglish, which proved to be enough, but could prove to be super bad as well. You don't know, actually. Just seemed just seemed that I was preparing for the final day, and yeah, I just felt that cannot really sleep properly. So I went to sleep at, I think, 4 maybe, 3 or 4, I guess, and woke up a little early, 5 or 6 or 5:30 maybe I slept, something like that. Agent M says, 10 says, video stream today is unwatchable for mathematicians. Oh, wow. Oh, by the way, I forgot to congratulate Vidit on 100,000 subscribers. This is a great achievement, and I think it's really nice. It's really nice. He did a lot of job. He did a lot of streams. A lot of stuff that he's sharing. He's very nice and polite, and in his streams, I always love to watch them as well myself. And so nicely, talking about the game, explaining things. Yeah. He's a great guy, great player, and certainly deserves millions of subscribers, which hopefully will happen in some time if he keeps on streaming. Argia Deeps Roy says, Raja, when will you reach 100k? I don't know, man. I'm not really into this subscribers reaching goals and races. But yeah, I mean, if I will be happily streaming all the time, I guess there will be the subscribers if everything is okay. But anyway, we'll try to do my best and just stream for you, for all this 570 people that are always there. And this is nice. I just enjoy it. It's like friendly conversations, like kind of this warm feeling in the evenings I get seeing you all here, and knowing that you're happy to watch this. A lot of people send me the very nice messages of support in terms of in the quarantine times, this pandemic times. This just made their evenings and so on. Was nice. Really, it's really nice. Yeah, anyway, guys, if you want to do that, if you want to help with the subscribers, so you have to subscribe and also press likes, of course. Press like and subscribe and all that. You know what to do. It's not hard. Just press on the probably left button on the mouse you're using if you are right-handed. Haha. Better if you are okay, let me see just the chat there. Okay, so if but if you are, if you are right-handed, it's a left button, but it's better that you are omnidextrous, and if you are omnidextrous, then you can have 2 mouses there like this, just the 2 mouses, and you can press twice from each of them. So let me see this. Okay, so what's happening in their games? There's something bizarre happening there. Okay, Anish won. Okay, let's see fast how it happened. Wowzy. Preparation, boy. Nice streak. Oh, nice streak. E5, man. And won the piece. Very nice. Let's see what happens now. Magnus needs 1 victory. So Anish is like on the rope now, walking, and on a very high altitude, and yeah, altitude, and you know, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. But let's see. At least he won a game. This is already pleasant. Otherwise, imagine it would be 5.5 against the half. Would be really unpleasant. And now with 4.5 against 1.5, once again, super small chances to win the match, but very, very hard to win this out of the situation. But he will do his best. Let's see. Yep. So, let's go, AJ. Let's see. Let's try it. Okay. Someone is asking for the good luck of Anish Giri. Please put Magnus Carlsen on the bottom and watch it that way. As when we did it, Anish won. When we did the opposite, it was the opposite result. So let's see if it helps. Raja, when are you going to stream more frequently? I don't know. I will try to find some time for streaming more. Just one message that I have to answer. Just one moment, please. Yeah. This is very important to answer, and let's watch. Yep, let's see. Sorry guys, sometimes there are some messages that you have to answer fast. So this was one of them. And let's see. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, again this line, again this. Okay, more or less c5. Anish took some time, I think, to see how to play against this line. So he took few moments. And now he's having a nice position out of the opening. Very nice of Anish. He just went. He said that he needs a break, which is right. After winning the game, he needs a break. That's correct. You know, to make Carlsen feel a bit shaky before the next game. Especially that, you know, he has this kind of feeling that, oh, he wants to win, he needs to win super fast, should happen very fast, and so on. And he's not getting this win, he's not getting this point, and he has to wait for the next game as well. So he's like, the win is so close, he's going to deliver this final punch, but it's not happening. It's not happening, and Anish taking more time for this kind of, I don't know, toilet break, medical break, whatever. And then he just makes him even more kind of nervous, and just looked at the line and wants to fight. Wowzy, d4. d4. What is this d4? If e takes d4? I don't get the... Okay, so d4. I mean, his idea is to open up the e line. Can he just take on d4? I don't see. What's the... Why did he take with the knight? With the pawn, he could take as well, right? Let's just see here. Yeah, just the pawn was fine. Okay. Just taking with the pawn was also okay, clearly. With the knight, takes bishop e3. King is in the center, queen a6 is a possibility, queen g6 is transferable from time to time. This was probably not the best move. What was the best move, just for our understanding? Queen c7. 95 is also okay, 95 is also fine. Okay, 95. He's probably having enough compensation, but Magnus certainly wants to bring the king to f1 and g1 and just escape this all this type of tricks. So okay, now queen b5 is not possible because the knight takes c3. Now king stays in the center, which is kind of concession from white side, but you know, queen b5 is threatening. Queen b5 is threatening here. Like queen b5 is coming. So yeah, what to do for Anish? Queen c4 maybe. Then he will just defend the c3 pawn and then move the queen, like queen a2 or queen b5. What about queen g6 maybe? Queen g6 attacking g2, trying to create some kind of attack. But b7 is also hanging, so this is kind of complicated. Important decision now for Anish, important. Importante. Importante. Probably, as Lenia Dominguez would say. But important decision. Queen b5 is in the air. Also, bringing the queen to c2 and d3 is not looking really bad for white. Queen c2 to d3. Yeah, king on d2 under this c3, d4, c5 protection is kind of okay. So b6 maybe or something. I don't know. h6 is too slow. Now queen b5 probably. Carlsen style. Queen g6. Oh, queen f6. I thought queen g6 is the move. Queen f6. This shouldn't be good. But at least he creates some tricks. Knight rook b8, knight e3, queen f2. What does this, a5? Okay, he just wants to exchange everything. If yeah, b6 is not a threat. a6 maybe, I don't know, some stuff like that, just to create some mess. I don't know, a6. Anyway, b7 is not hanging. Just to create some mess, and then rook a to d8. I don't like black's position, but at least possible to try something. This is not looking good. Queen f5. Oh, yeah, queen d3. That's what I was talking about. When you put the queen on d3, then the position is stabilized somehow, and he's having the two pawns up. Yeah, so it's not just free walk for black. Yeah, nice. Rook on d8, but rook b1, let's say, and b7 is hanging as well. a6 is possible. Okay, he wants to take Carlsen wants to take the king out of danger. Clearly. Yeah, this is good. This is good for white. Okay, now it's technical already. Can take on e6, can play f3. f3 is a nice move. I would play f3 maybe here. And then just take on e6. Just first, you know, restricting the knight. This is also possible, clearly. Yeah, now everything. f3 even possible. Just to see what black wants. Not necessary at all, c4. But still good. Bishop e3 now, and d5. Yeah, this is bad. This is looking like will end really badly for black, and probably here the Anish will lose the match. a6 now and d5. Everything is coming. Okay, a6 was not possible because knight takes c5, but d5 is just fine. Queen d4. Very easy to play as white. Okay, he can now sacrifice this pawn on c5. Rook b1 is okay. a6 is fine. c6 is coming next. Yeah. Okay, guys. He won the match, and let's be fair. It was a hard match for Anish. Kudos to Anish, he was able to make a draw and then win the game, the next one. But this is really hard match for him, and I think the only problem is that he was tilting. The rest was just fine. He was playing decent chess, but at some point he was just losing the thread when the time was going down. It's like my match against Le Quang Liem. I was losing you know, all the you know, feeling of the position when I was going low on time. Somehow I was getting too nervous. It usually happens when there is not that much of blitz practice, which I try to compensate from time to time by playing blitz and so on. But also is you know, some kind of exactly showing the bad shape on that precisely that day. So that's the only thing. So I think usually he plays good blitz games. Of course, Anish, good blitz player, and today he was just tilting, which is really pity because we wanted to see the very fighting match. He's capable of putting a lot of pressure on Magnus, and yeah, this time it didn't happen. But okay. So anyway, congratulations to Magnus Carlsen for winning the match and proceeding to the semifinals. There will be one more match, right? What time is the next match? Can you tell me, please? No. Sahil Rapartivar says Anish should not have done streaming. It's a distraction. No, it's a banter series, yeah? So they're playing, we are playing, I was playing there as well. It's you are playing and talking, which is also a very unusual thing for me. I'm not used to talk and play, and you have to learn that. But certainly the best player in the world in talking and playing is probably Hikaru Nakamura for now. He does it very nicely. And the next match is... when is the next match? Can you tell me? Just tell me when is the next match. Fabiano Caruana facing Le Quang Liem at 20 CST at 10 o'clock. I'll try to be there and stream that match, but if I'm not able, I apologize in advance. But I will do my best to be there and stream it at 10 o'clock Baku time, 11:30 IST, and CST, which is the European time, Central European time. So guys, see you in some time, hopefully, and we'll try to schedule it for 10 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon in a few hours. Bye bye.